Hey guys, how's it going? Lake City Adventures here, and this is Future Gary coming to you from the future. I say that because today's video is a little bit different. This is actually an event that occurred on March 26th. Today is April 27th, so this footage is from about a month ago. So you'll probably see our backyard's got more snow in it and it's colder, and that's because it was all about a month ago. So this is actually some footage that Buffy recorded in our quest to get tickets for D23. And this is from the first couple of days when the tickets came on sale for D23. So, kind of new to this YouTube thing, and she recorded this video and it was sitting in our photos and we just hadn't made a video out of it. And I was watching it and realized that I think I really want to put this out there. So this is going to be mostly her video, but I needed to give you a little bit of an introduction. So D23 is the Disney fan club convention. It happens every other year in Anaheim, and it's been going on for I don't know how many years. We've never been before, and this year we kind of decided let's make the pilgrimage out there to Anaheim and attend D23. Well, little did we know that getting tickets to D23 is unbelievably and ridiculously difficult and competitive. And so I thought, you pay the money, you go to the conference, you go see the thing. Well, it turns out no. And there is this whole virtual queue and random number system and everything else. And the demand for this conference is way, 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 way more than there are tickets available. So it's really hard to get. And so the way it worked, and the first day of ticket sales was March 26th. And that was open only to people who were gold members of the D23 fan club, which, okay, we are. So again, I figured, oh man, we paid the money to be a D23 gold member. It shouldn't be that hard to get tickets. Well, you're gonna see in the video that it was hard to get tickets. And then the second day was anybody that had a Visa credit card could get tickets. And I'm not gonna spoil how this video went, but man, was it an emotional roller coaster for Buffy and for me. Both of these days that she was trying to get these tickets, I was at work, so I couldn't help get the tickets. She was trying to do this all at home. So let's jump right in and kind of see it through Buffy's eyes and see how this process went and this crazy emotional roller coaster of trying to get tickets to D23.
Good morning. I have my morning hair on and hanging out with my sweet Z kitty. Today is kind of a big day. Today is March 26th. Today is D23 day. Gary and I have decided to try and participate in Disney's big convention, Disney's fan convention this year, D23, in Anaheim, California in August. We have made arrangements to travel and stay, and today we will work towards getting our tickets. Tickets go on sale in about 4 hours, and I will be in the virtual queue with my fingers crossed, hoping that we can get 3-day Ultimate Fan passes for both of us. They are sought after and they sell out quickly, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take you along for that journey. I know Gary is nervous, but he's probably so busy he can't even think about it. Oh yeah, what are you doing, Mom? What are you doing? This is Z. He's my baby. He's such a good boy. Are you a good boy? Yeah. That's my Z kitty. All right, we'll take you along. Welcome to Operation D23, where sweet Z kitty and I are patiently waiting in the online pre-queue area for the queue, the virtual queue to open up. There's a countdown here that shows us there's roughly 4 hours until that virtual queue opens, and will be randomly placed into line once that virtual queue opens. So it really is just luck of the draw. When I was waiting for Run Disney registration, it was 2 hours in the virtual queue, and by the time I was able to get tickets, the 10K had sold out, which led me to register us both for the half marathon. And so that's how that worked out. We have agreed though today that if the Ultimate Fan 3-day pass is sold out when we get there, we will go for the cheaper option if it's available. But we are not going to be spending the big money for the fancy tickets. It's just so expensive. It doesn't really make it worth it. So at that point, we would then just travel to Disneyland and watch the D23 event streamed and pretend like we were there. So that is what we have decided. It's really kind of a beautiful day outside, although when I woke up it was 10 degrees. I fed the birds, and they haven't been super active yet because it's so cold. I have officially turned into an older lady who likes to feed the birds and drink my coffee while watching the birds inside where it's toasty and warm. I do need to get outside for some fresh air today. It always makes me feel better. But stay tuned and we'll keep you posted on this mission D23. I did decide to come outside to give you a little bit of a view of my bird feeder. For those of you who don't know, I am a big Halloween fan. My birthday's on Halloween, and my garden has a little bit of a Halloween theme to it, although it's not a spooky garden. It just has little spiders and little nods to Halloween all over. But my bird feeder here is the cutest, and so are my little birds. I still mostly have my winter birds, but we're starting to see some more varieties come in. I do stop feeding the birds as soon as I hear word that the bears have come out of hibernation, because the bears will destroy the entire garden trying to get to that little tiny cup of seeds. So I don't feed the birds during the summer when the bears are active, but I love feeding them in the winter and the late fall when the bear go to sleep. They make me super happy. The birds actually thrive in my garden without being fed. They love the garden. We get a ton of hummingbirds in the garden. Can't wait to show you when the garden doesn't look like a frosty mess. But anyway, I thought it was worth showing you our sweet, sweet birds. Okay, back with an update. 54 minutes and 30 seconds-ish left until the virtual queue opens and D23 tickets officially go on sale. I will be here for it. As you can see, my assistant Z could not be trusted to watch over the pre-virtual queue, and he has taken to a nap over on his post. Since the last check-in, I did clean up a little bit, had a Peloton workout, which was painful and also exactly what I needed. And the weather has again gotten kind of cloudy and gray, although there is some nice sunlight coming through the window. No blue sky, but some sunlight. I've seen 3 deer walk by, and the birds are a little more active because the temp has warmed up to 31 degrees. So we are having a heat wave, and I'll check back in when we get in the virtual queue. Okay, I decided to come outside because there was a break in the weather, and I'm still, number 16,573. And just a few seconds ago, my sweet friends just walked up the hill and joined me. They just laid down. They know I'm not a threat to them because they travel through here a lot. I think that they know that it's safe down here. We're kind of in this little, nook in the mountain. And they feel safe over here underneath these trees. They spend a lot of time laying down here in the summer and the winter. We welcome them here. They're the town deers that kind of travel around. Sadly, they're a little bit tame, but All they do here is just seek refuge and sunshine, and they know I'm not a threat. So, yeah, the sun came out. It's so nice right now. And again, I'm still just waiting in line, reading a book in the sun, and hoping to get our tickets soon. It's been about 40 minutes in line in the virtual queue. Update. Yeah, so just about 15 minutes ago or so, they posted this update that there are technical issues. Apparently, people are getting in to buy tickets and then they're not able to check out of their cart. So word on the street is they are working to resolve the issue. But boy, my little walking man has not moved. I also hear that he moves when you get closer. So I am nowhere near getting tickets at this point. But I am patient, I am committed, and I am here for it. I have even taken this computer with me upstairs to the laundry room, and in a minute I'm going to take it with me to the bathroom. And that is just what my day is today. I am crossing that one set of fingers, hoping that this works out for us. Okay, update soon. Okay, little update. My man in the green bar has begun walking again. So the line is resumed and my little companion has woken from his nap. So he is going to come and assist me for the rest of the afternoon, right, Zuzu? Yeah? Okay. You heard it here, folks. Z is my lucky kitty, and we are gonna score these tickets. See you soon.
So unfortunately, day one did not go well, and no tickets for us. And I think Buffy was too emotionally distraught to even record a video to summarize that, because it seemed like this just wasn't gonna happen and we weren't gonna be able to go. But day one did not work, but there were still tickets that were gonna be released on day two for all Visa card holders. And so again, I had to work. And we had learned kind of the secret. I had listened to a podcast and I had watched some videos online. And so the way this works, it's a weird system. Maybe it's common. I don't get too many concert tickets, so I don't know, maybe this is a common thing. But basically you have to log on a browser, on a device. And when you log on, it assigns you a random place in line. You don't know what number that is until the line actually starts. So once it comes around to the time, and I think it was 1 o'clock, then it tells you what number you are in line. And so, you know, the first day we were getting numbers like 28,000. But it turns out that you can have every one of your devices try. And so you have that many more chances to get a good number in line. So the second day, Buffy had her laptop, her iPad, her iPhone, our desktop, every possible device we had to get a number. I was at work, and luckily it happened to be a relatively slow day at work. So I actually recruited every nurse, every tech, our unit coordinator, other providers in the emergency department and on the floor of our hospital, and had as many people as I could log into the D23 website so we had the best chances of getting a high number. And we did. So we actually got a 1,700, which is a great, great number. And I got that number and I thought, oh my God, we are getting tickets today. Well, let me have Buffy tell you what happened.
I'm out in the sunshine. I am so grateful that the sun is shining today. It's still chilly out here, but the sun at 9,000 feet is intense and gorgeous. I just wanted to show my face for a minute instead of just the D23 screen. And I wanted to just say how disappointing it was yesterday to be in that virtual queue for so long and get, you know, kind of close, not that close, but kind of close, and then have the tickets sell out for the day. It was so sad. I did not expect to feel so sad. And then today, after some information from Gary, and, you know, he stays in touch with a lot of the online Disney forums and everybody talking about it, he was like, I think the trick is we have to have more browsers open. And so every device I had in this house today, I was set to get in line and watched the seconds count down to the virtual queue, and the lowest number I had in line was 19,000 something. And everything else was a huge number, including up to like 47,000. And so I was really feeling this sadness again at the thought that we really made the decision to try to go to D23, and we were D23 gold members, and we weren't going to be able to get tickets. And I was so sad. And I still don't know if we're going to be able to get tickets, but Gary was able to log in from where he is, and he got a number in line on one device at 1,700. And so his little green barman is marching right across. And so I do have some hope in my heart that we might actually get tickets to D23. And you know, I was just sitting here reflecting and thinking, how much more special, awesome will it be if we do get tickets and we're able to go, knowing how stinking hard it is to get tickets to go. And you know, I was thinking, oh, it won't be that hard because we're gold members, we'll be able to get. And also the tickets are pretty expensive, so like, you know, this is kind of a treat for us. Are they really going to sell out that fast? And really, yeah, they are, because there are so many people that are just as in love with Disney as we are. And people who don't understand that often ask me, like, I can't even imagine, you know, how are you guys so Disney crazy? And we've talked a lot about it, and I really feel in my heart it is because the first time, I've always loved Disney, and Gary has too. I mean, he grew up in California, and he would go to Disneyland with his family, and he has fond memories of Disney and Disney with his mom, who loved Disney. His mom was a Disney lover. And so we've been Disney fans, but like in 2007, when we went for the first time, it was after like having 2 kids and being super broke and working our butts off. And he was in residency, and I had just gotten a decent job, making a decent amount of money. And now I look back and go, you weren't making that much money, but for where we were making some good money finally. And we still had to charge most of that vacation to our credit card, which took us years to pay off. We went with our boys. Our oldest was 4 and our youngest was 13 months. We really treated ourselves and stayed at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And when I tell you it was magical, I mean, it was magical. We had been through a lot of stress, you know, with Gary in medical school and having 2 kids and trying to, you know, just survive. And we went, and it was like inside the Disney bubble, everything was okay. Well, a little update. Okay, so I was talking to you guys and telling you about the Disney bubble and how much we loved Animal Kingdom Lodge in 2007 with our boys. While I was telling you that story, Gary called. Of course, I answered because he's waiting for D23 tickets. And he had gotten in and was like, my card declined, I need another card. And our cards are not, they are good cards. We don't keep balances on our credit cards. And so I gave him the card that I had, the number, and it declined. And then gave him the Visa debit card number, and it declined. And he is at work, so he can't like stay in front of the computer. But something's going on. Like, that is not great that he got all the way in and then couldn't get the purchase to go through. It seems like a bug.
So here's how that played out. So as I said, we got this great number, 1,700. My little green guy marched right across the screen. It got to the end. Boom, I got in. Tickets were available. I put them all in the cart. I put the card number in there. It declined. What? I must have typed the number in wrong. Try again, declined. Try a different card, declined. Try a different card, declined. Text Buffy, give me a number for your card, declined. I still to this day, I don't know what happened, but I think something was up with the website, and because it was for Visa card holders only, I feel like something screwed up in that code and it just wouldn't go through. So I'm working in the hospital, patients are pouring into the ER, so I had to bail and go on to see a couple of patients.
I don't know, but he also said that the only tickets that he could put in his cart were auditorium tickets. So like all of the, or maybe it was the opposite. It was just the conference room tickets. So like the auditorium tickets were sold out. Either way, we wouldn't be able to be in the auditorium. We would be somewhere else where they would like show it on a video screen or something. So it sounds like this event is just packed and full and sold out. So my green man is still marching. I'm 19,000. I mean, I'll just keep watching, but I don't have hope that we're gonna get tickets. And I was hopeful in that last little video clip I did with you, because he was so close. So I don't know why his cards were getting declined. It has to be a website thing, some sort of a bug, but I don't know. Hopefully we'll know like later, was there a bug or what? Just such a bummer. So anyway, that's the update. I'm still watching my little man move barely any, and that's like number 19,000 in line. So lame. But what isn't lame is the sunshine on my face. And I'm grateful for that. And also, we love Disney for good reason, because Disney is an escape for us from our stressful lives. We've both had pretty stressful jobs, and you know, when we go to Disney, those stressors disappear and we have the best time always, and people don't understand that. Also, there is a method to doing Disney well, and if you show up at Disney without a plan and or you don't know how to do it well, it can be miserable and it's very expensive. So a lot of people have that experience, and that's why they, you know, don't understand. But we're planners, Gary more so than me. I think early in our days I did a lot of planning, but he has dove in to understanding how Disney works, and he lives it and breathes it and he loves it. And so he always plans our trips and gets our tickets and does all the Genie Plus stuff, and it's wonderful. And I hope by some miracle we do get D23 tickets, but if not, I think we're still going to try to go to Disneyland during that time, and then just watch it, stream it, and just go to the parks and hopefully find that magic without going to D23. And we haven't been before, so it's not like we know what we're missing out on. But I think this year's going to be kind of a cool year, and I think there's a lot of announcements. Also, there's a lot of question marks, like, how's everybody going to get over to that stadium, that big stadium? You know, they haven't had anything over there. It could be a total nightmare. Who knows? Maybe it's working out for the best. We save money somehow by Disney math. We save money and miss out on a nightmare maybe. And we can still see the event online. So, you know, it'll be fine. And we have a reason to get out of town in August, which will be fantastic. So it's all good. Anyway, we'll keep you posted. Well, it's been unexpectedly emotional this afternoon. Gary was able to get in to D23 and was able to get us tickets for the convention center experience and shopping only for 3 days. And then we were able to get Sunday night Honda Center tickets, so we will be able to see the Legends, but everything else that we were looking at sold out. And of course the preferred ultimate fan 3-day is available, but those tickets on the low side are $1,500 a piece, and closer to the stage they're like $4,000 a piece. So that is not something that we are interested in. But I am happy to say that after 2 days of waiting in virtual queue and having some very emotional highs and lows, we're going to be able to go to D23 and at least dip our toe in the experience.
So at the end of the day, we did get tickets. It's a 3-day conference on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and every day has an evening event at the Honda Center, which is where the Anaheim Ducks play. And I think it's Friday night was Disney Entertainment, which is the new movies and shows and Disney Plus experiences that are coming out. We couldn't get tickets for that one. Saturday night is Disney Parks and Experiences, so it's all the new attractions and rides and theme park experiences and cruise ship experiences, and we couldn't get tickets for that one. But Sunday night is the Disney Legends ceremony, when they induct the Disney Legends in every year or every 2 years, and we did get into that one. So we're definitely excited to be able to go to the Honda Center and see people like Harrison Ford and John Williams and Miley Cyrus and Angela Bassett, Joe Rohde, all get inducted into the Disney Hall of Fame. We're super excited. There's a rumor floating out there that John Williams is going to do a concert at this event, so man, I hope that's true. I think he's pushing 90. I would love to see him perform. I never have. So we're excited. This is on August, I think it's 9th, 10th, and 11th. We're staying at the Candy Cane Inn, which we love in Anaheim. And we'll be sure to record some video during that convention and show it to you guys when the time comes. So thanks for coming with us on this experience. It was a crazy roller coaster, emotional thing for 2 days, but we've got tickets. We're excited. We can't wait. And thanks for watching the video. We'll see you next time.